Yes, shall we start? Good evening, sir. Sam,
थोड़ा कम है आवाज. हाँ.
there's a lot of disturbance.
बहुत thrill हो रहा है.
Good evening, sir. Sam,
Make use of your headphone, Baljeet. Headphones.
shall I use headphones?
Yes, please use your headphones. Make use of your headphone, Baljeet. Headphones.
I have connected it to headphone. Echo हो रहा है. Where?
Minus yellow.
Good to go.
Okay, thank you. A very good evening to one and all. I am Baljeet Kaur from vocational team of Rotary Club of Nagpur North. A warm welcome to all our viewers and today's esteemed guest, Mr. Jagdish Khatri ji. Welcome, sir. Friends, Jagdish sir is an eminent chartered accountant. He has his own firm, Khatri and Iyer. He is specialized in direct and indirect taxes. He is in Rotary since 1991. He was president of Rotary in 1998-99. He held various Rotary district assignments. He was IYE chair in 2009, 2010 and 2010-2011. He was DGSC for Rotary Foundation in 2012-13, a gem of a person, and the list goes on. And today, he is with us to share insights into the CA profession. Welcome, sir. So nice to have you with us today.
Thank you, thank you.
Sir, am I audible? There was a little technical glitch. Hello?
Yes, you are audible. Yes.
Yeah. Sir, once again, I welcome you and so nice to have you. Jagdish sir, my first question to you. How does one become a chartered accountant?
First of all, thank you very much, Baljeet, for your kind introduction. And I would like to compliment Dr. Ali Akbar and his team for vocational service this year for taking up this type of assignments or this type of meetings where you are having insight into different profession and vocation. And today I got the opportunity, being a chartered accountant, to discuss about my profession. First of all, I would like to inform you that one can become chartered accountant after clearing 10th exam SSC. We can register at our institute's website. Institute of Chartered Accountants is a independent professional body which conducts this exam. And after appearing for 12th standard exam, one can appear for Rotary Foundation for this foundation exam, which is called CPT, Common Proficiency Test. If one clears this exam, and after this, they can appear for intermediate, that is IPCC. In that, there are two groups. If one passes either of the first group or second group, and then he has or she has to undergo one. There are two courses: orientation and advanced income tax, advanced IT. Once they complete both the courses, they can join articleship. That is for 3 years practical training under any chartered accountant. And once they clear in the last 6 months of their articleship, if they clear IPCC or intermediate, they can appear for final examination. And once they clear final examination, they can become chartered accountant. The other route is that for graduates and postgraduates, or those who have completed that ICW or cost accountant, they can appear directly for intermediate examination, and they can join the articleship directly. After joining articleship, after 8 months, they can appear for intermediate examination, then final examination. Once they clear this final examination, they become chartered accountant. They also have to undergo 3 years practical training. So it is a must for all the students.
Lot of hard work seems to be. What are the career opportunities in this field, sir?
See, we always boast that in chartered accountancy, once become CA, there is no unemployment.
Yeah.
So we always boast that actually there is no unemployment as such. And after becoming chartered accountant, one has an option either to go for practice or go for employment. Once if a person now actually if we see the trend, nearly 80% people, they opt for employment rather than going for practice, because they find it difficult to set up a practice so early. So in the beginning, they may go for employment, and later on they may set up their own practice. And in practice also, there are a lot of options available. Either one can go to direct taxes, income tax practice, indirect taxes, auditing is there, internal audit, forensic audit, investment. There are so many opportunities available, like resolution professional, where when a company goes for liquidation, that is appointed. Or one can join employment. Employment, again, one can join in a public sector or private sector bank, public sector enterprise, any other firm of chartered accountants, then real estate, investment houses, stock broker, legal firms. There are ample number of opportunities available. So that depends upon the aptitude, what he or she wants to do.
Mhm.
So career opportunities are ample. So that depends
Ample.
upon how they set up the things.
True, sir. So many opportunities. I wasn't aware of it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My next question to you is, how do you think inclusion of technology is impacting the profession? Because income tax e-filing and e-stuff and all that techno things. Please put some light on that, sir.
I must say I'm a one generation old, but still I am able to understand, and I'm able to do all these things myself only. And I'm still doing that.
Mhm.
So we have seen a lot of changes from earlier days of filing everything offline, going there and getting it deposited in income tax or sales tax offices. Then slowly we have seen the evolution. Now nothing is offline. Everything is e-filing. And not only e-filing, we have to see even e-proceedings are also e-proceedings. That means whatever, whenever we have to appear before department, this all have become totally e-proceedings. That means there is no need for personal appearance. So that actually one has to be very competent, because unless you know how to present the things,
Mhm.
one finds it very difficult, because there you are not there to explain anything. Your documents, your papers, they speak for themselves. So these are to be prepared well. And secondly, there are a lot of exchange of information. Now with the onset of technology, GST department, income tax department, VAT department, earlier they were used to work differently.
Mhm.
Now they all share and exchange data. So
Mhm.
we know where actually our client can be in problem if actually we do not take care.
Mhm.
So that much understanding is required, that what information actually department is collecting, different department they are collecting. And with the technology, these all have become very transparent.
Okay.
So this technology has actually made us more competent and more transparent.
I agree with you, sir. Yes, it has made more transparent. And when we talk, we can talk 10 things. But when we are putting it on paper, we really have to be very vigilant what we are writing and what we are submitting.
You cannot change it later on. Actually, there are certain things you can change, but without their intimation, you cannot change the thing.
Change that stuff. Yes, thank you so much, sir. The next thing that I would like to ask is, what are the challenges in this profession? What challenges a CA faces, or in this profession? There are difficulties, I must say.
I put it in other way because challenges only make a profession valuable. So if you take up challenges, then only actually the value of profession increases. Of course, there are so many challenges are there. First, I will take up challenges in practice.
Okay.
You have to be very updated in knowledge. If you see that every now and then there are circulars issued, notifications issued under GST Act, under the Income Tax Act, under the Companies Act, and our institute taking up so many accounting standards. So we have to be very updated.
Yeah.
So, and anytime any client can call you and ask certain thing, and they expect that their chartered accountant knows everything. So we have to be very updated, and the things are moving very quickly. Lot of things are coming up. So we have to be updated. That is the biggest challenge in our profession. On daily basis, on weekly basis, on hourly basis, we have to be updated. Second is competition. Of course, we all welcome healthy competition. So I believe that competition should be healthy, and if you are updated, if you are skilled, there is no point, there is no problem in competition as such.
Yeah.
So, but competition is definitely one of the challenges in the professional. Then technology, we already discussed that it is changing very quickly, and we have to be abreast with that. And we have to cope with the technology, whatever new changes come. I cannot say my client, no, I cannot file your GST return because this much problem has come. So I have to be ahead of them, and I have to be very much technology driven, and we have to understand how much changes has come. Then selection of specialization.
Okay.
Because there are so many avenues, I told you.
Yes.
One has to see what is his or her aptitude, and he has to or she has to opt for that particular specialization. So this is also one of the challenges. Then what I consider most important is maintenance of maintaining high ethical standards.
Yes.
Any profession standard, ethical standard is to be maintained. Our institute definitely is one of the very strict institute, and has set up, has actually well enumerated guidelines what we can do. Like we cannot advertise, we cannot have partnership with other professionals, though they are just 15 days back they have allowed. So there are so many restrictions which our institute had enumerated. But the best standard is your own discipline. If you maintain, and in Rotary, we see that Rotary gives high value to any profession or vocation. And we are as Rotarian, we are expected to maintain high ethical standards. So this is one of the biggest challenge. And if you see in job, deriving job satisfaction is the biggest challenge. We have seen students or those who pass out recently, they shift job from one place to another. They drive the job satisfaction. If they drive job satisfaction, they are not satisfied with the emolument or the remuneration they are getting. So this is one of the biggest challenges. They have to settle down, and they have to select what particular job or what particular area they want to go. This is what I think the challenges are. These are the challenges which I see in our profession.
Thank you, sir. Actually, true. These are the practical challenges, because what we study in books and what we practically face, there's a huge difference, I find. And as you said, yes, because I've seen ethical journals coming. You cannot put something on the visiting cards, no taglines or something. I was a little aware of that. So yes, there are Yeah, sir,
You
please.
told my firm's name, even that is not allowed.
Achha.
We cannot link our this amounts to advertisement. But in this particular program, it's okay.
Thank you, sir, for guiding me because I'm very naive at it, but was trying to get to know the profession more better,
Yeah.
like how things can go. So, sir, you have been in Rotary for 15 plus years now. And I want to learn from you and know from you that how your professional skills have helped Rotary and how Rotary has helped in your learnings in your profession.
First in lighter when I joined Rotary, because of my this professional background, I became treasurer of the club in very next year, and in the ladder for president very soon.
Yeah.
So because of my profession only, I could get this opportunity. Secondly, when we move around in any Rotary meeting or anywhere, because of my profession, people come and ask me about so many advices, so many things, what has come. So that way you can develop a lot of friends. I have made a lot of friends. So this is on lighter side. But if you see, my skills are basically I utilize in matching grants. You know that many of new Rotarians, they may not be aware about what matching grant is. You know, Rotary Foundation is of the world's biggest foundation, which finances any big projects of Rotary. So if we have $1,000, I'm just quoting example, we can set up project for $5,000, for $6,000 with that, and Rotary matches that. So because of my legal and accounting background, I was interested in that, and club gave me the opportunity to prepare the papers, so implement them, and then close this matching grant. So we started Rahul Balsadhan, as you may be aware, our first matching grant project. You see the building, that is the first project where we got it renovated. And that was way back in, I think, maybe in 2001, 2, so something. Then we got another project in this Nagarjuna Hospital, which we set up, then Muir Memorial Hospital. So these are the matching grants projects which we could do because I got the opportunity because of my profession. Then when I was DGSC, that in 12-13, when our PDG Sanjay Meshram was president, I got the opportunity to serve the district for matching grants. We did almost 30 grants and total 4 lakh, more than $4 lakh. And I could see that these are properly closed, properly reported. So this is because of my skill in profession. Another example I can give you about international youth exchange. As you are aware that every year 20 to 25 students, they come to our country, and our students, they go in exchange. When I was the IY chair, that time there was policy changes in Rotary International. They wanted that youth policy and child sexual abuse policy, insurance policies, all should be properly documented, and these were never done. So because of my skill in profession, I could utilize that. And even in next year, there was more difficult thing that first time a team from US that came to visit to our district to audit the IY program. And this was very difficult to convince them, and then they present them all the things, and our this program continued without any problem. So this is the thing which I utilized my skill for Rotary.
Yeah.
And so far as my Rotary learning in profession is concerned, what I say that my new acquaintances definitely helped me in getting new friends, and this is because of Rotary. And when you get new acquaintances, maybe different profession, vocation people like architect, valuers, other officers, businessmen, and that helps you in developing your profession. So this is how Rotary helped me in this in leadership.
Yes.
I was never this opportunity I got in Rotary to develop my leadership skills. So this is how Rotary benefited me in this.
That is awesome, sir. I am awestruck. I don't know what to say. It is so much of work, solid work, and I'm so new and naive, and I'm super excited that I'm going to learn so much from all of you. And you just showed me a possibility that if we are dedicated and updated with a profession, And if we are sincere enough, we can serve the society, as well as, we can have personal development, developing skills like you said, leadership and other communication skills. So I am so glad that today we are having you and we are having this conversation.
Sometime I'll explain in detail, more detail about these things. Actually.
Sure, sir. We are looking forward. My next question is, which has been one of your favorite and best projects of Rotary till date?
Difficult to say. I remember also. But even during charter night, Pooja was telling that my best, I consider that Children's Opportunity Grant Project. When I was president in 98, 99, I just read in one of the article in our Rotary News that at that time President had set up a project for children, related to children, and at that time they were offering $25,000 grant for any project relating to children. So that struck me. I immediately consulted my other seniors in my club, and we sent a project. And believe me, that 24,000 something dollars we received at that time. And this project was consisting of two parts. One is street children, where we took care of them, and informal education and taking care of their meals, hygiene. And for that ran for nearly 1.5 years. And we adopted 5 schools in which nutritious things were supplied for this. This also ran for 1 year. So this was the most satisfying project for me.
Yes, sir. This is so amazing and so nice to know that humanity and noble causes are still alive, because feeding children, educating them, looking after them, it just makes me feel alive. That yes, we are there and we are doing something, and we're just not sitting and praying. I know praying helps. Definitely, prayers do have power, but working with that, putting in hard work, thinking about others, being empathetic, being kind, are these qualities are really important. These are actual human skills, I guess, that we are learning from Rotary. And it's just awesome. I don't have words actually. And what would be your piece of advice to youngsters?
Uh, if I think of students and their parents, those who want to become chartered accountants, first, my piece of advice then will be, you should have determination. Because once you decide that you have to become chartered accountant, you have to be focused. There is no halfway. Because in that way, no one can become chartered accountant, because we have nearly 50% dropout students, those who cannot qualify for that. So first of all, they should have determination and focus. Just yet, I want to become chartered accountant. So this is the first advice. Then develop analytical ability, because our course is designed in such a way that over the period one develops this analytical ability, how to solve a problem, how to divide a problem into smaller parts and arrive at a conclusion. So this is what we learn in our profession. Third is the articleship. I consider that in my profession, articleship is the unique thing. There is no other profession or vocation where 3 years training is a must. So I have seen a student coming to me as just raw after passing 12th or first year and going back from my office as professional. So that gives me a lot of satisfaction. So I advise them that articleship, you must take it as learning experience, because this opportunity will never come again after once you complete articleship. So this is for students. For my fellow professional, I would like to say there is no shortcut to success. What I have seen that those new to a professional, they pass out and they want success immediately within 1 or 2 years. They want result, and they get fed up or they get exhausted very early. There is no shortcut. You have to be patient. You have to still develop your skills, and once your time comes, there is sky is the limit. So wait for your opportunities to come. It is not that immediately after passing you will get everything. You have to be patient. You have to learn more things, And once you develop the skill, you will get the opportunity, and then definitely you will succeed. This is what I want to tell you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Determination, focus, consistency. Because nowadays we are used to do multitasking. Focusing on one thing is really difficult, because we say if we multitask, we have these monkey brains jumping from here to there, one task to the other. So yes, I absolutely agree with you that focusing on one thing, being consistent, and having that fire in you, so that you follow your dream. Don't drop out, don't lose hope, because opportunities are there on the way. They will come once we are skilled enough, patient enough. So yes, with any profession, I think this piece of advice is of real value. Last but not the least, sir, I would like to say I'm grateful to you. I gratefully acknowledge your time, your effort, and your valuable guidance. Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
very
you
much.
so much.
Thank you for giving me opportunity. And profession and Rotary, they always go together. So thank you very much for giving me opportunity and listening to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.